Raving beer reviews. I'm Jay. So I got some fun stuff. Shout out to Alfredo for doing a beer run for me. Went all the way to Fort Worth. Gave him money. He brought me back some cool stuff. Little sneak preview in the doodad. This right here, however, is the first one I'm grabbing. This is the Big Tourist Double IPA. It's a 10%er. It's got the monkey. Well, it's got the chimp. He's very famous on the doodads. Oh, it's got the little alien guy too. That's cool. The art is always cool. I always like the art. So this is a Big Tourist. It's a double IPA. That's all it says. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, a little grapefruity in the smell. A little bit, not overwhelming, but that's what they. Ooh, oh, look at this color. As I foam it up. Forgive me for the terrible, terrible, terrible foamy pour. So this is a double IPA, an Imperial IPA. It's a 10%er. The only thing I know about it is it's brewed with Idaho 7 and Centennial hops. Yeah, Centennial. It does smell good. It smells very good. Very fruity-ish. Citrusy a little. More of like the little grapefruit lingering. Let's just go deep. You know, for a 10%er, pretty smooth. Classic IPA funk on the back end. Not too overwhelming. It's a bit more of a bitterness than funk. I really want to know what they put in here, but it is a bit hazy, a little bit hazy. Not juicy, but hazy. Nice. The smell of it is actually really nice too. You do get a little bit of that grapefruity citrus on the back end. I think I'm liking this a little too much. But like I said, for a 10%er, it's got a lot going on. The double IPA. I don't think it was fruited or anything else like that. I think this is just a straight IPA. And they just let the hops do the talking. And I can agree with that. This is actually... Now I can't drink this all day. This is a 10%. This is a good every now and then type beer. Ooh. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I gotta figure out the name of this monkey. But I know this has been out for about a year. They released it last year. They had a bunch of cool posters and a whole bunch of cool artwork with it too. I didn't get to score any of it, but eventually I'll have to have some of their merch. Oh, I would love to go to their Star Wars events. That'd be cool. This is pretty awesome. Very strong flavors punching through, but not overwhelming. I feel like this would sneak up on you if you weren't paying attention, because it's pretty smooth. You don't get that alcohol tingle. Like, you know it's there, but you don't smell it. And you get a tiny bit, tiny bit on the back end. But that's also very well covered up with the lingering bitterness from drinking it. This is, I'd recommend this, but I wouldn't make this like a regular thing. Mainly because it's a 10%er. And we got things to do. Oh, man. And then it's been settling as I'm ranting. And it's still pretty steady. Even with that bad pour, you still get a lot of the aromas. And man, it smells amazing. I would give this like a 6.5, maybe 7. It's good. It's not the best, but it's very good. It's a good plain imperial. The hop choice, it's pretty decent. Idaho 7 and Centennials mixed in very well. You know, for a company with such chaotic flavors going on, every now and then they just make a great basic brew. And I love that. I love that shit. Sorry for the language, but I love that. Look at that. Look at that. That is a great color. Slightly hazy. Not really hazy. Good. Not really crisp, but I'm gonna sneeze. Well, that sneeze hurt. So anyway, nice and crisp, but also like that clean bitterness at the end really does put the punctuation there. That this is, it's a good, solid, simple, double IPA, 10%, solid drink, pretty well balanced. Yeah, like 6.5 to 7 for me. No complaints. I can recommend this. This is good. I got 31 beers left in the fridge that need to get going through before I buy anything else or get given anything else, because that's becoming a thing. I thank them, but it's also like I don't do this professionally. I do this for fun. But I gotta knock them out while I got them. Some of them are kind of old. So, wish me luck. Until next time, this has been Start Raving Beer Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly. Oh, man. That was a good burp. Woo! I also have an iced cello in there. I have an iced cello in there. The review that I saw was tastes like liquid Altoids. I'm actually kind of excited and terrified at the same time for it. Oh, God. It'd probably still be better than wild bear. I guarantee it. Oh my god, I still can't. I'm reading labels now better. But I like the element of surprise. I don't know, man. Ah. Well, until next time. Salute. I'm so glad I don't have the mustache anymore.